Om Shri Gangai Nathaya Namah. Jai Shri Gurudev. Jai Shri Dada Gurudev. First of all, I welcome all of you to this satsang, and today we are doing this program, this satsang, in English language, and that is for the benefit for the people, those who does not understand Hindi. So I am doing Hindi satsang or programs for a very long time, and I am not doing it in English for the last 3 years or so. So this time I have made a small plan for the weekly. Weekly we will have 2 or 3 programs in English for the people, those who live outside of India, or the people those who live in southern part of the India. So they will also understand the technique and the knowledge of the siddhayoga. Okay, I hope those who are regular viewers of my channel, they will cooperate with it and they will understand why we are doing it in English. And because whenever I start programs in English, people keep crying, don't do it in English, do it in Hindi so that we can understand. I have done more than 2000 programs in Hindi. So it is our duty to share the knowledge to the people, those who live outside of India or are not very well versed with the Hindi language. Okay, so the topic I have taken today, spiritual light versus meditation light. This is very important topic for the people, those who do meditation, because many people they do meditation and they think we are doing meditation, so we are walking on the path of spirituality. But sometimes there is a very bleak line between spirituality and the meditation. Meditation is not always is coming from or going to the spiritual world. Meditation can still keep you outside of the spiritual world. There is a spiritual world. So if you want to enter into the spiritual world, the meditation you are doing is not necessarily taking you into the spiritual world, but the experiences you are gaining through the meditation. You might think, I am having some sort of experiences. I am doing pranayam or I am doing some yoga posture, so I am growing spiritually. But doing yoga, doing pranayam and doing daily meditation does not necessarily taking you into the spiritual world. So today we will discuss what is spirituality and how you enter into the spirituality, how meditation is different from the dhyan. Normally we say dhyan, that I am going to into the dhyan, I am sitting for the dhyan, or I am sitting into the meditation. These two words, dhyan word is the Hindi word. I am sitting for the dhyan or I am sitting for the meditation. It looks like the two things are the same. Meditation and dhyan is the same thing. But I feel the meditation word is does not properly describe the dhyan process. So people get misguided that they are doing meditation, so they might be doing a dhyan. Meditation has 10,000s of different processes. People do different kind of meditations, that. There is a water meditation. Some people they are into the they are submerged into the water and they are into some yogic postures and they say we are doing dhyan. That is a technique of meditation. Okay, so some meditation techniques are you are sitting in a lotus posture, you sitting in some yogic posture, you are doing aloma viloma or a pranayam, or you are concentrating yourself on either on sun, moon, candlelight, or any tratak kind of thing you are doing. So these are the different kind of ways or processes of the meditations. But dhyan has only one and single process. Meditation is the process which ascend, which goes through from lower point to the higher point. So there are so many techniques going to the higher point through the lower point. So our consciousness is at the lower point. So we try to raise our consciousness to the super consciousness through various techniques. These are the meditation processes. And every country has a different kind of processes for the meditation. Now these different kind of processes have a different kind of experiences. Now people generally sit for the meditation. Sometimes they go into the groups or some yoga camp somewhere, and there are guided meditations that people are sitting, and music is on, the agarbatti the incense is on, everything, the environment is very suitable for the people to cool down, or some music, ball music, or some ring music, something is going on which help people to calm down and concentrate. And one person who is a teacher, he is guiding the people, now close your eyes, you see that and that, this thing, he guides people, what you need to see through the meditation. So who he is guiding the mind of the people. So people think that cooling down the mind, um, concentrating, the bringing the mind at a 0 point or at a ground zero is a meditation. So they speak something, a therapy, or the voice therapy, or the whatever they do, they try to cool down the mind only. But bringing mind to the position where it is not vibrating does not mean you are going into the dhyan. Bringing mind to the stillness does not take you into the dhyan. This is the only difference. So mind is still, that means there are no thoughts, and for some time if there are no thoughts, you feel relaxed, you feel energized. And after some time, when you come out from that guided meditations, you feel we saw the light. Now many people has experience when mind is still, then people has experiences. Now people will say, now you ask those people, those who are sitting for the meditation, guided meditation, you ask them what were your experiences. So somebody will say, I saw the light, green light, I saw the white light, I see the sun rising, I see such a bright light that I have never seen. This is a milky white light. So people will have lot of experiences of lights. And these kind of things happen in the meditation groups, or you go to some ashram or somewhere, you will have these kind of experiences of visualizing the light by closing eyes in the meditation camps. And this is nothing actually. This is absolutely nothing to do with your spiritual progress. This is just an experience you have it through in the Mayic world, in the illusion world only. The Maya, the illusion does not work through mind only. It works through the brain also. It works through the Panchindriya, the thought process, internal thought process. You have lot of things already in you that works through your body, that works through your vital body, that works through your mental body, that works through your intellectual body. So these four processes you have only made your mind still, but lot of processes are happening. Like you are sleeping, right? You are sleeping, and while you are sleeping, the mind is not going away. You do not know who you are, but still you are having dreams. So where from the dreams come from? So mind has many levels. The main mind has through the guided meditation, the main mind is still now, but mind has many levels. When main mind is still, then maybe subconscious mind is there, unconscious mind is there, subconscious mind is there, superconscious mind is there, mind is there. So mind has a different layers. You only are aware, or you only know about the mind, that my thoughts are coming, my positive thoughts are coming, my negative thoughts are coming. So whatever comes into the main mind, you know that. But what is into the subconscious mind, unconscious mind, you do not know that. So they play into the illusion world. So the experiences comes through the mind, either any mind, conscious, subconscious, unconscious or superconscious, whatever mind you feel the experiences from, those are not the spiritual experiences. Spiritual realm is away from the mind. When you have real spiritual experience, there is nothing. You have the knowledge of nothing. You mark my word, these two things. The knowledge of nothingness, knowledge of nothingness happens in the meditation. Now, if you ask me, explain what is nothingness, how do I explain it? How do I explain what is nothingness? If I could explain what is nothingness, I have to use my brain, I have to use either my ears or my these five senses, so that I can conceive some idea through my five senses or mind or brain. Then I could explain through my speech. But if I can explain something, that means I am not explaining the nothingness. So nothingness cannot be explained. So you go into the meditation, and the teacher of the meditation asks you, what were your experiences, and you're telling that these are my experiences. That means those experiences are not spiritual experiences. Those experiences are into the world of illusion only. And whatever you are telling, that, see, you saw the future in the meditation, you saw the future, that may not happen in the future. If in the water, you are in the water and you are predicting the water, that water is, you are into the water, the level of the water, you are predicting this is the level of the water, this is how the feel is, this is how the feeling of the water, everything is. When you come out of the water, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, and somebody else goes into the water, and on your information, that water is hot, water level is that, this is how water is feeling, and somebody after 2 hours goes into the water, but he may not have the same information as you had when you were in the water. So spirituality is something which, when you are not into the water, but you have the information of water all the time. It is not that only when you are into the water you have that kind of information. You cannot keep that information for 2 hours, 3 hours, 10 hours, 10 days, 15 days. You cannot keep the same information, because water is changing. Similarly, the meditation which we have the experiences through the five senses, they may not be real for future, what is happening in the future. You saw something in the meditation, but they may not happen after 2 days, 3 days or 5 days. So predicting something may not go accurate. But somebody who does not conceive the future through the five senses, he knows the future is changing every time. So he if he makes the information, if he makes the any announcement that after 10 days something will happen, then the same thing will happen after 10 days. Why? Because he is not making the announcements or predictions through the Maya into the Maya. He is not into the Maya. Somebody is into the Maya, he has not conquered his mind fully, completely, 100%. And he only says that I conquered the mind when I am into the meditation. But when I am not into the meditation, I am into the mic world, I am in the illusion world, I cannot make any kind of statements or future predictions, and that will never come true. Somebody who is away from the illusion always 24 hours, he makes the statement. That means he has the knowledge that how much of the illusion world will change according to the consciousness, because every second consciousness is evolving. The mixed consciousness, which is the everybody's consciousness, it is evolving every time. Every second it is evolving. So every second the future is changing. It is not fixed. Like something is, if I say after 2 days something will happen, right now if I tell something after 2 days it will happen, that will happen. But in these 2 days, the mixed consciousness is keep evolving, and the future is keep changing. Every second the future is changing. That is how the karma plays the role. That is why Krishna said, you have the freedom to do the karma. Otherwise, if everything is fixed, your karma has no value, right? But if your karma has a value, every second things are changing. So meditation is happening, something which is happening in the illusion world only, that does not give you exact idea or exact self knowledge. But the spirituality is a different thing. Spirituality happens in the beyond of illusion world. Every meditation happens beyond this point. Okay, guided meditation, because you are hearing somebody is, music is going on, you are smelling something, you are feeling the environment, a guided, you having the guided voice in your ear. So everything is happening because of your five senses. So you are into the illusion world. Now you saw light, now you saw the future. That is not the true spiritual information. That is a meditation light. So you go to the camp and you have the experiences. All the experiences comes to the null and void, that give you for some time relaxation or very happiness, very, it's like a marijuana. You took it, you felt it, and now it is gone. In the morning there is nothing, and you will say, you 10 years ago I had that experience, I never had that experience again. You ask every people, those go to the meditation camps, you ask them the experience you had in the meditation camps, after that how regular you having that kind of experience. He will say, no, that was the only time when I felt it, after that I am not feeling it. The 100 year will pass, they will not have it again, and their life will again be as doomed as it was earlier. So meditation in the illusion world, the lights or experiences, whatever you see, this you see the Brahmand, you see the universe, you travel anywhere, you come, you do anything in the illusion world, it is of no use. It is not a spiritual evolution. And the illusion world, the Maya is very happy that you are doing the meditation which makes you happy. Spiritual world is beyond the senses, and the spiritual world, you enter into the spiritual world or the dhyan. That means when you are into the dhyan descends. The main difference between the meditation and the spirituality is meditation ascends, spirituality descends. Dhyan, you cannot sit for the meditation and have the meditation. It happens. If you are growing into the spiritual world, if you have the right guru, right master, then dhyan will happen, dhyan will descend. So see, you are into the market, you are having, you are buying the vegetables, and the time is there to go into the dhyan. It's not, it's 10 o'clock in the morning, 10:30, afternoon, or any time, or late night in the 2:30, 3 a.m., 1:30 a.m. in the morning, in the midnight. So people don't do meditation generally. They do it in the early morning, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, or in the evening, So meditation times are fixed. People do it with the plan. But the dhyan does not have a fixed time. Dhyan breaks every rule. Dhyan is kind of a storm, is kind of a hurricane. It does not seek your permission that, oh, I am happening, I am coming, I am descending. It just descend. It just spoil everything, your every program. Every program he destroy. You have a program, oh, I'll go there, I have a meeting, I'm a very busy person. But if you are ascending in the right direction as spirituality, your meetings gone, does not care about it. Because the real dhyan wants to tell you that, it's not you who plans everything. It's not you. It's not your individual consciousness. You have chosen to be a mixed consciousness now. So your all plans are of individual consciousness. So individual consciousness start dying into the spiritual world. But in the meditation world, individual consciousness is growing, that I saw that, I had that, I made that kind of future predictions. He is the person, he knows that, he is the great person, he is a great meditator. So people know you as a somebody who is doing that. But when spirituality happens in a person, then it breaks your individual consciousness. And when somebody say that you are a great person, you are a great yogi, so yogi will reply that no, you do not understand, I am not that person. It is happening something from the higher realms, higher consciousness, super consciousness. Whatever is happening through me is happening by the super consciousness, not through my consciousness. The person who is the real spiritual person will never take your words as it is. You are telling people that you are a good yogi, you are a good dhyani, you are a good person in the spiritual line. Please guide us, please help us how to walk on the spiritual path. Please help us, please guide us. So that person will first break your this jinx. I am not that great person, I am not that great yogi, I cannot tell you how to walk, I cannot guide you on the path of spirituality, because whatever happening in me is happening through some power. The superconscious is controlling me, the superconscious is doing through me, I am the medium of the superconscious. So first of all, that person will break your prefixed idea about the person. He will open you towards the spirituality, that what is happening in me, what is making me great for you, you yourself can feel that. So first of all, you have to shift your focus on me, that individually I am great. You have to shift the focus to the superconscious. The superconsciousness is great, the spirituality is great. Nobody can guide you into the superconsciousness. The superconsciousness will storm into your life. So if you are ready for that storm, if you are ready for the hurricane, twisters and everything, then you have to surrender to the one who can open the gates of higher realm. From there it will descend. But the meditation, but the processes, everything will not let you enter into the super consciousness, because the gates, upper gates do not open from the outside. I cannot open the higher gates. Higher gates opens from the other side. So some super conscious power will open the gates and flood down into you. So dhyan, if you are ready for the dhyan will happen. So you have to wait. When dhyan will happen? Meditation, you can do the meditation. You sit for the meditation every day in the fixed time, or morning, evening. The kriya yoga will happen. The kundalini will awaken, and everything will happen. Okay, the diseases will go away. The postures, the pranayama, everything will you experience. That happens from ascending. But at some point, the ascension stops. Does not go beyond that. You do it for the 100 years, thousands years, but at a point after the pranayam, you cannot enter into the spiritual world. Now spiritual world has to open the doors from the other side, and now that will descend into you. If you are on the right process, if your guide is right, only then the upper the gates from the other side will open. Otherwise it will not happen. If your guru is not a true guru, if your master is not a Samarth Sadgurudev, the capable one, if your master is not on the other side, the spiritual gates will never open for you. You will have lots of experiences. You might have the powers also. You might have the siddhis, the powers also. But the gate of the spirituality can be opened only by the one, the master who is on the other side present. All the powers, all the siddhis, all the experiences are into this world. Alright? And the knowledge, when you sit in the meditation, if you are having the knowledge of something, you are not into the spiritual world. But when dhyan happens, you have the knowledge of nothingness, and you cannot explain to anyone that what is nothingness. In dhyan, nothing happens. You are aware that you are not into the sleeping state. In real dhyan, nothing is there. You go somewhere, you come from somewhere. You know that you are going. When you pass the gate, you have no knowledge, because indriyas, these five senses, the mind, intellect, nothing works there. Nothing can cross that border. And when you come from that area, spiritual world, you come back, all the senses, intellectual things, all comes back to their normal senses. Now how do you explain it? You are just aware that my senses were not there, but I was there. But where I was, I don't know. This is the knowledge of nothingness. Somebody will say, you were sleeping. No, I was not sleeping. People fall into a sleep. When they do meditation, they feel so relaxed, they fall asleep. Ask them, you are into the dhyan? They will say, I don't know. I don't know whether I was sleeping or I was into dhyan. Because they are not certain about nothingness. They will say, I don't know whether I fell asleep or I was into the spiritual world. But the one who has the knowledge of nothingness, he'll say, I was not asleep, but what is there, I don't know. Now, the nothingness is driving this whole world. That nothingness is making everything happen in this illusion world. Now, the person who went to the nothingness and came back to the illusion world will have the knowledge of reality into the illusion world. That is the difference of the person before dhyan and after dhyan. Dhyan changes the person. Dhyan gives the enlightenment. That enlightenment is the truth. Truth is the enlightenment. The person who can see the truth into the illusion world is enlightening one. Now the person will lift his or her consciousness from the right or wrong. He knows the truth. He doesn't see the right or wrong. He sees the truth. So the nothingness gives you the light of truth. So the spiritual light is light of truth. In the illusion world, where everything is illusion, he can see the truth, what is not illusion and what is illusion. That is why the yogic people, they say this is the illusion world. In the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan said, this is my Maya, this does not exist. Why he is saying this does not exist? Because he is seeing it through the spiritual light. The person who goes into the dhyan, he gets access to the spiritual light, to the truth. So he sees in the illusion world, there is nothing truth. There is no truth here. So he says, this is Maya. That is how they predict the illusion world, that illusion will change, today is happening this, or tomorrow may something happen, something else. So make the, future forecast. So it is the illusion world that might change. But the truth will never change. The one who knows the truth will tell that this is the truth, truth will never change, because truth is beyond the illusion, it does not change. Arjun asked Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita, you born in the Mathura just few years ago, but you are saying the knowledge you are giving to me, you have given it to the Vivasvan, you have given it to the others, how it is possible? He says, Krishna says, what do you think? Who am I? I am the one who awakens, who is into the, who lives into the heart of the every panchabhotik jiva. So I reside in the heart. It is not this heart which is pumping the blood. There is the gate I am talking about, the spiritual gate I am talking about, that is the Swarna, the golden gates. That is the golden gate of heart. Beyond the golden gates of heart, the realm of the God, the kingdom of the God starts. From there, the consciousness, mixed consciousness, which is called the super consciousness, because all the consciousness is the one consciousness, that is supreme consciousness. So when the golden gates of heart opens, then the realm of the God, the kingdom of the God starts. From there, the person, see the light of the truth. That truth, light of the truth does not, is like the physical light. Like, I have, in background in the picture, I have, there is a red light, there is a white light, there is a yellow light. These are the colorful light. We can see, we can tell, though I saw the white light, I saw the red light, I saw the yellow light. But somebody asks how truth looks like. You read all the scriptures, Vedas and everything, and just find out how truth looks like. What is the shape of the truth? What is the color of the truth? You will not find any kind of information. But you will find the truth is the jnana, is the knowledge. So how do you get the knowledge? Say if I switch off all the lights over here, I will have any knowledge that where my drums are there, where is my books, where is that. So I have to put on the light to see the things. To have the knowledge of my own room, I have to put on the light. So light gives me the knowledge. So this is the materialistic light, illusion world. Similarly, the spiritual light is the truth. So if you want to see something in the spiritual world, you should have to put on the light of spiritual light, that is truth. Without truth, there is no jnana, there is no knowledge. So somebody who has a spiritual knowledge, that means he has a spiritual light, and that is the truth. And the truth is, the satya is sanatan, satyam, shivam, sundaram. So Shiva is the truth, Shiva is the light. But we see him into the physical form, but he is not that physical form. Shiva is eternal. He is the light, he is the truth. He knows everything. If Shiva says after million of years this will happen, that will happen, because he is not into the illusion world. He is the true himself. So if you go into the spiritual world, you become the truth light. If you say something, that will happen. Maya will not be able to change it. So the people, if you are doing meditation and you are having the experiences of some kind of light, put it into the dustbin, because your yellow, red, green, white, milky lights, they are of no use. In spiritual world, they are no use. You can be happy, that is beneficial for you. If you feel happy to have something visualization during the meditation, it make you happy, it's all right. But if you really want to go into the spiritual world, that is your heart, and nobody can open that gate. It opens from the other side. So you have to find that master who is on the other side. Everybody who is teaching yoga, having the clubs, having the hot yoga, Indian yoga, these camps, those camps, you cannot go there, you cannot awaken your soul. The one who awakens the soul, who is the soul. So you have to find the capable Guru, the Samarth Sat Gurudev. Then you will not see any kind of light, but you will see everything happening in this illusioning world with your open eyes. The people speak something, but they have, when I say something, somebody speaks something, they on the background, what works? Emotions work, planning works, demands work, everything, bodies, conditions, vital conditions, mental condition, intellectual condition, everything on the behind works, and then somebody speak. So it is all planned. Only he knows who speaks. But if you have the spiritual light, you knows everything behind the thought process. You can see the thoughts even before it enters into your mind. You can see the thoughts, you can block the thoughts. And when you see the thoughts, you block the thoughts, then mind is into your control. Then you do not need to sit for the guided meditation to block the thoughts. You see the thoughts with open your eyes. You need not to sit for the meditation. All the time you are working and everything, thoughts are coming, you are breaking it, you are blocking it. That means you are 24 hours into the dhyana. You are aware of your mental status. You are aware of your vital status, your emotions. You are aware of your body conditions. You are aware of your plannings and everything. The planning does not happen into the spiritual world. You have to, let go everything. Because when we surrender to the spiritual world, we cannot dictate anything. We cannot ask something to happen according to us. Spiritual people do not make changes into his life, into the other's life, or into the world's life. They just see it. They do not make any kind of predictions. They just see things happen and they know, oh, very good. They do not try to change people's life by themselves. They tell the way out. The way I have changed my life, you can change your life. This is the process, this is happen. There is no give and take. You try it, you walk on the path. If you are true to yourself, you will find the way, the gates will open for you. If you are not truthful to yourself, if you are looking for some kind of powers in the illusion world, you will find that, you will get that. But if you really want to ascend, to cross the border while living, then you have to surrender. Because God does not work like that. God makes our wishes fulfill, but then He has to operate, in some kind of form. You think Jesus is God, so pray to Jesus. Things will happen, things will change. You will get benefits. Things will happen. Somebody is Hindu, he's making praise to his Vishnu, Shiva. Things are happening, changes, Devi, God, demigods. Things happen. When you see the consciousness, the super consciousness into some form, that means you are asking something in the illusionic world to change something for you, benefits for your life. But when you see the super consciousness beyond faces, beyond religions, beyond country boundaries, then the kingdom of the God, where no religion crosses that gate, that is golden gates of heart, the kingdom of God. In Hindi, in our scriptures, Srimad Bhagavad Gita or other Vedas, this golden gate is named as Hiranyagarbha, where the God is residing. Jesus said it, the kingdom of the God. We call it the Hiranyagarbha, where the God as an Atman in every jiva, in every person is there. So Bhagavan Shri Krishna, he said into the Gita, 4th chapter, 7 and 8 shloka, yada yada hi dharmasya glanirvapti varta. I take birth, or I present myself into the heart of the person who seeks, who calls me, that I am not able to bear the this gunatmak pravritti. I am not able to walk on your path because it is very difficult. There are a lot of resistance coming into my life through different angles, so I am not able to walk on your path. Please come down, please take a birth for me, please help me. Then God Krishna says, then I present myself as an Atman into the heart of the person who calls me. He does not take the avatar outside. So nobody will come from the outside, the Masiha, who will help and make your life easy. Your life will become easy only from the internal changes. Outside the world will remain the same. It will never will be as you want it to be. But your perceptions, you will liberate from the illusion world. Illusion world will never change. Only your liberation will happen, and that your liberation will be individual liberation, because your individuality will stay always out from the golden gates. It will remain in the illusion world. But who you are an Atman. So you will cross the gates and you will liberate. The body, the mind, the vital, the intellects, everything will remain here only. But you will cross the line. So the spiritual light means the truth, and it does not look like the green, orange, vital lights. Those are the illusion world's experiences, meditation light. So if you want to go into the spiritual world, if you are looking for the true Guru, then the one who gave me this can give you too. His name is Samarth Sadgurudev Shri Ram Lalji Siak. You can WhatsApp me, I can send you all the information. It's absolutely free. Okay, you need not to go anywhere. He will just give you the process. His photo is, he said, his photo will never die, because he has that kind of power. That photo will, till the world will be there, the last man will be on earth will be there, his photo will be there. So what you need to do, just keep his photo, meditate on his photo, and there is a divine word he gives. That divine word has his consciousness. So that word will open up in you. and that consciousness, which is you yourself, will awaken up. The gates will open. That what I said, earlier, the golden gates and everything. So he is on the other side. He can open the gates for you, and he will not take anything from you. Keep your money, keep your everything. You need not to give anything to him, because illusionic, materialistic things does not work into the spiritual world. The person who is very poor in the materialistic world is very rich into the spiritual world, and the currency which works here does not work there. So only currency which works is the devotion. Okay, so if you need, that if you really want to feel the dhyana, you have to sit for the meditation even into the siddhayoga, but dhyana will happen. Dhyan will happen. And when will dhyan happen? Somebody people ask, when dhyan will happen? 2 years, 3 years, 5 years past, when dhyan will happen? So dhyan will happen the day the gates will open, the day your atma will awaken, your soul will awaken. Until and unless the soul is awakened, there is no dhyan. There will be meditation, there will be kriya yoga, but there is no dhyan until and unless you are awakened. This is very clear-cut statement. There is no dhyan for the person. Dhyan is only for the individual who has awakened as a soul. The person who has, conquered the Gita's 4th chapter, 7th and 8th shloka, yada yada hi dharmasya, where that ghatna, that incidents, yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuthanam dharmasya tadatmanam sirjamyam, where the Krishna has been risen, dhyan will happen. Until and unless Krishna as an Atma does not born, you will not born as an Atman. So Jesus said that you have to be born again to enter into the kingdom of the God. The same thing is the Gita shlok number 7, chapter 4, yada yada hi dharmasya glani bhavati bharata abhyuthanam dharmasya tadatmanam sirjamyaham. The sirjamyaham is I, what you see, I take a birth, I create myself. Sirjamyaham, creating my own self. So same thing, that Jesus said the same thing, does not say the new thing that, the Jesus said, you have to be born again. He repeated the Krishna. You have to be born again, that means you as a soul, you as an Atman have to be born, have to awaken. Same shlok, Gita shlok, chapter 4, shlok 7, and Jesus, be born again. You cannot see the kingdom of God. There is nothing new. The truth remains the same. The people changes. Jesus said something, Krishna said something, I will say something, somebody else will say something, you will say something. But if you are saying the truth will remain the same. The words may change, the language may change, that the style we tell the truth may change, Somebody has a very good English, he will say the same thing with more effective ways. I may not have that kind of English, so I will say the same thing, but the meaning will be same. The way I am saying may be different. The person who is saying the same thing will be different, but the truth will remain same. So that is the spiritual light. All right. If you want to know more about Gurudev, then you can give me your WhatsApp and I will send you all the information. My WhatsApp is 8777 211 39. I am from India, so if you are watching it from outside of India, then you have to put a code +91. Okay, this is India code. +91 8777 211 39. My name is Rajshiv. All right. And if you are watching this video and you have any kind of doubt in about spirituality, you can ask me the topics and I will try to make the videos on those topics also. All right. And I will keep making these English videos now on more regular basis. Definitely. Today is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I will try to make three video minimum Okay, 3 video minimum in English. So if you only understand English, you join this channel, you subscribe this channel, you will find your videos, because most of the people, those are subscriber of this channel, are they are Hindi speakers. Okay, and so they want more of the sessions in Hindi. So I have to make those sessions in Hindi also, but I will make it in English also, and I will keep English programs now continue. Okay, you can subscribe and you can ask topics which you want to be made on the in English language. I'll make those videos also. Okay, and all the sports you need, all the information you need into the spiritual sadhana journey, you can give me voice message, you can give me WhatsApp messages, and when I will find the time, I will reply to your messages also. Okay, and it is absolutely free and there is no charges at all for any kind of service. All right, chalo. Chaliye. Now we will have, if we have some questions, we'll take only question in English. Okay, Hindi will not entertain today. Anuj says, he says, why, what do you want to prove by doing it in English? The Hindi was doing very good. Anuj, you must understand that what we have is knowledge, and what we do not have is prosperity. All right? The India, we do not have the prosperity. The material wealth we do not have. The West has the material wealth. So they are prosper into the materialistic world, and their people, they do not die with the hunger. Okay, their youth, they do not get misguided because of no jobs or no career options. They have better life into the materialistic world. They live their good life. But in India, many people, many small children die because of hunger. You have a good food in your palate, but you do not know. Many people, many small children, they live on the street. They do not have houses. They do not have food to eat. How you will fulfill, how will give you, them the options to rise? This is the exchange of cultures, exchange of material world, spiritual world. We have the spiritual knowledge. We will give them the spiritual knowledge. We will give them the way, and they will bring the material wealth to the India. Yogananda, why he went to the America? Why Yogananda went to the America? How many sessions you have listened to the yogi Paramahansa Yogananda? Why Vivekananda went to the Chicago? Why he did not give his pravachan in Hindi to you in India? Why he went to the America? Why Gurudev went to the America? You do not value this knowledge. Otherwise, I have paid my electricity bill. I have paid my other bills. You do not value it. All right? But the Paschim, the West values it. They know that if we are getting something from the India, we have to make India sustainable. We have to keep, if they are getting something from the India, they will definitely give something back to India. Why people invest in India? Why they would want to India to rise? Gurudev, what Gurudev said? Gurudev said the people from the West, they are honest. They never forget the good things. They always replicate good with the good. What Indian people did to the Vivekananda? He never let him enter into the temples. They always opposed Vivekananda that why you are going to the America, why you are giving them the spiritual knowledge. Why Ramakrishna Paramahansa sent Vivekananda to the America, why Gurudev went to the America, or why I should not go to the America. I am not raising my own self, I am raising my country. I am telling them that we have that knowledge which you are looking. You are finding the things into the fake meditation groups. But the real knowledge is inside you, and the person who can awaken you is not bounded by the boundaries, not bounded by the language. I have done more than 2000 Hindi sessions. If I ask you a single question of spirituality, you will not be able to answer it. I ask you the single question of spirituality, I have all the session I have done, you will not be able to answer it. Because you are not experiencing it, you are just listening it. Otherwise, you would not have said these things, that why you are doing it in English. Why I should not do it in English? Why I should not take myself outside from India? The person who single-handedly helped me to run this satsang for 1.5 years he did not know Hindi. He was from the Lebanon. He was Muslim. He spotted my family, he spotted my program to run, and I did all the programs for you in Hindi. I did not do any sessions for English. And what happened after 1.5 years? Because lack of the knowledge, he left Gurudev, he left the sadhana. He went somewhere else. It was my fault. I am at fault because I did not do anything to replicate his help. If I have given the same knowledge to him, I have, keep telling him that this happens in the meditation, this happens in the meditation, you have to stay on the path, you have to stay on the path. He might have, still with us in the meditation, in the siddhayoga. Many people who lives outside of India, they do not have the proper information in English. The changes, the experience, they need us. I have very long experience with Indian people, in the spiritual world. There are very few people those support these kind of free programs. I will die with the hunger if I keep serving only Indians. And India will have no effect. They'll go to the other channel. It does not, matter for them who I live or I die. My family paid the bill or not. My son is studying or not. It does not make any effect on them. I have seen people. I have begged them that my son will go to the school. I have to pay the bills. Will you help? They straight away said, no, we cannot help. And for every problem they called me, this is happening with us, what to do, this is happening with what to do. I always took their call. I always answered them. But who will answer my problems? That means this is not the right place for me, for my knowledge, for my experiences. And being a brothers, sisters, being the Sarva Khalvidam Brahm, everyone is brother and sister. They have the full right on this knowledge. Either it come from me or either it come from anybody else. They have the complete right over this knowledge because they are human. So never do these things again, that why I am doing it in English. It is very clear cut. It is very clear cut. I will not be able to survive if I do it in Hindi. Alright? You want to see it in Hindi? Come to the sessions which happens in Hindi. No problem at all. Alright? So I'll do it in English. I'll do it for the person who earlier spotted this satsang. I'll keep doing for the other people. They sport or they don't sport. Even if they do not sport it, I do not care it. But this is my duty. I take it as my duty to share my knowledge in English. My English may not be very good, but I can speak. I can make them understand. I'll do it. I'll not stop it now. Reena says, nice job to explain all in English, sir. Thank you very much for the support. रेणु ईशाना शिव शक्ति आचार्य जी ने अन्न को सूचित कहा है हमें. Renu Ishana Shiv Shakti is the ID. She is saying that Acharya ji, you are saying 100% right thing that guided meditation is happening in the camps. Yes, I know that, and the meditation is not doing any good to the people. Those want spiritual benefits. Amit Tomar. Amit Tomar has a question that he is asking that, in India the Navratri is going on, the 9 days of the worship of the goddess, different forms of the goddess. So his mom has, doing the aartis, the diyas, lamps and everything. So they are doing the worship of the goddess in the different forms. He is asking whether we can do it or we should not do it, because when we are into the spiritual world, when we are a sadhak, then should we do other things or not? Very, very simple and clear thing. We can do anything and everything, but without expectations. You go to the temple, you want to, go to the temple, there is a function, so there is any kind of festival going on, you enjoy that festival. You go to the temples, you go everywhere. But the only thing is that you are not going for your needs. You are not asking any goddess, demigods, or any temple you are going, you are not asking that, make my these things happen, my health is not good, make my health good. And you go everywhere, you ask only one blessings. You ask only one blessing, that hey Devi, hey Dev, hey God, hey demigod, just make me a good disciple. Just help me to understand my sadhana. Help me to become a good disciple. I am here to take your blessings, that I surrender completely 100% to my Gurudev. I never, get distracted from my path. So that kind of blessings you ask from any Devi or Devta, that is okay. But if keeping something for your something you have some kind of demands, you are keeping the Navratris because if you think that if I will not keep the Navratris, that I will not have the blessings. These things, if this is into your mind, then sadhana will not happen. You keep the Navratri because you love the goddess. You love the goddess, take the blessings of the Ma and everything, just love. You just being, you are loving somebody who cannot give you anything, but you still love. So you love the goddess, but do not expect anything in return. Just expect that, blessings, that I become a good disciple. I become an honest disciple. I reach to my final, salvation, or to the liberation, or the self-realization. So always guide me, bless me, that I become a good. So regarding your sadhana, spiritual journey, you ask the blessings. That makes it very simple. All right. But if you are doing it for some other, you have some other attentions, or you have some other plannings, or then the sadhana will be disturbed clearly. One mantra, one guru, one master, one mantra, for wellness, for liberation, for enlightenment. Only one word which is given by Gurudev. That's it. So everything you do, the bhajan, kirtan, you do it. Bhajan, kirtan is all right, but when you sit for the real self, when you sit for the chanting, you chant the mantra given by your guru. That's it. You sit into the temple, you sit into the church, you sit in the mosque, anywhere you sit. You sit in, in a river, you go and sit on the mountain, anywhere you go. You are sitting in the toilet, you are sitting anywhere. You chant the mantra, because Guru has given the full freedom. Whatever you are doing, you are into the bathroom, you are into the toilet, you are eating, you are going, you are talking, anything you are doing, you can chant that mantra. The Guru has given you the freedom. Sometimes the Guru does not give that freedom. Sometimes Guru says, you have to chant only in the morning, 10 malas, 8 malas, that kind of, different Guru gives the different kind of, regulations, rules and regulations. But Gurudev said, I do not bind you with any kind of regulations, just chant the mantra internally without moving your lips and tongue, meditate on my photo, that's it. and do not chant any other mantra if you really want to uh, find yourself, self-realization. So whatever Guru says, you should follow that. If you keep doing the other things, this Navratra came, this puja came, that puja came, how you concentrate on yourself? Sadhana and Aradhana is two different things. Aradhana is for the goddess, demigods, outside picture. You are doing prayers and everything. Aradhana is outside. Sadhana is inside. Sadhana means closing your eyes, closing your senses, just inside, chanting the mantra given by the Guru and meditating on him. That's it. Internally, there is no incense, there is no lamps, nothing. You and internal you. That's it. So you have to understand, you have to surrender it. Sadhana is very free of rituals. Rituals, going to the temples, this is for your you are getting bored, you go to the temple, you sit there, your environment is there, fresh air is there, you enjoy the company of having this festival, that is good, but do not expect that any good will come from that. Just seek the blessings, that's it. Rest, you can take your own decisions. Next he's saying, if he says Amit say that his mom says if they do not worship the Navratri goddess, then they will get angry. If you have the fear of the goddess, I think it's very pity that you think that way. If you are worshipping goddess Devi because she does not get angry, then it will not help you. It will not help you. You are worshipping the goddess because you are in fear. Then how this sadhana will give you any kind of spiritual fruits? It will not happen. Rest, you take your decision, listen to the Gurudev's video and make your own decisions. Alright. Renu Ishana Shiv Shakti says, I was wondering how people see different things, places, gods, etc., etc. Why I can't concentrate on what the person is asking you to see, to rise. Thanks a lot for showing me the right thing. Yeah, thank you very much. रेणु ईशाना शिव शक्ति हिंदी में आ जाता है, चाहे वह मजदूरी करता है, ढाबे पर बर्तन साफ करता है, झाड़ू लगाता है. हाँ, हिंदी is good for the people, those who do not understand Hindi, and I do it in, does not understand English. I do it in Hindi. I am doing it for many years now, but I think English is very much important for our mission. Gurudev said our knowledge should reach to the outside of India. Even Gurudev said if we want to survive materialistically, if we want to take our economy at the higher level, we need the help of the Western people. Those, they are very well placed in material world. So it is the exchange of things. You take the spiritual knowledge and you ascend. You also help our country, help our people to have a better life. So it is an exchange of things. That is how we grow together. But the spirituality has no cost. Okay, siddhayoga has no cost. We are not selling it. It is free, absolutely free. If you do not want to support anybody, you do not support it. You will have the full benefits. We are not selling it. We are giving you, you should give it back to the people in India. You invest in India, you help people, you come to India, you have that experience. That kind of exchange it is. It is not a trading. All right, it is not a trading kind of thing. Sometimes English is good. Will you now conduct all the satsang in English only? No, I'll do satsang in English maybe 3 times in a week or 2 times in a week. I'll see what the response comes, then we will do it. As per the response, we will do. We will do in Hindi. Without Hindi, so Hindi, we'll do it in Hindi. But do not ask me. Do not do not bind me with one by saying this, that only do it in Hindi. Let me have some freedom, please let me have some freedom. Please let me speak in English. Please let me reach to the people. Please, I fold my hands, give me the freedom. Okay. This is the ID Laddu Gopal dress. Arey wah. Very good. You make Laddu Gopal dress? Really? We have a Laddu Gopal. And very good. Very good. You really make Laddu Gopal dress? Really? Can you make for our Laddu Gopal? Please tell me. Yeah? We buy it, we get it into the, this, in the market we get it. But, somebody who makes dress is in contact is very good. Nice thing. Okay, she or he, I don't know who you are. Guruji, Koti Koti Naman. What you have written, I am not able to. कोटि कोटि नमन. क्या आज्ञा चक्र के प्रकाश, आज्ञा चक्र पर प्रकाश का आइज पर भी इफेक्ट होता है, लाइक हाँ. शी और ही, द आईडी whoever is asking that whether the the light on the Agya Chakra affects the eyes also, like flashing and everything, है ना? So I have experience of flashes into the eyes. But how it happens, like flashes, when this thing happens in the eyes, see if I am concentrating on this this remote, I want, here it is written auxiliary. Okay, if I look at the auxiliary, there are flashes and there is a light but it is not clear. So sometimes that flashes shift to the right side, left side, center, this side, these kind of flashes happen. Okay, these kind of flashes happen and this will go away naturally. I do not know whether it is the effect of the meditation or anything, because recently I have gone through that kind of experience, because I was teaching a girl. Suddenly what happens, I was not able to concentrate on the line or the word which I wanted to read. I am able to read it, but somehow the light flashes are there. And after, generally it happens for the seconds, you just rub your eyes and flashes go away. But that flash did not go away very easily. After 5-7 minutes, it just vanished. And then I was watching the TV. Suddenly I am not able to watch what is written in the headlines or something. So I thought, now it is not in the center, but sometimes on the right side, sometimes on the right side, left side. So by time it slowly went away. So I don't know whether it is a effect of meditation or not, but it can happen. It's not a serious problem. It will go away. Okay, so I need more time, because I still in a 10 days, in a 15 days, I get those flashes for moments, so I need more time to check why it happened or why it is happening. And because I am 45 years old, my eyes are the power of my eyes are a bit going down. So but the power, eye power and the flashes are not connected, I feel so. Okay, so you do not worry, it will go away. You should not worry about it. It is temporary. If it is coming and going and it is shifting the area of your eyes, then you should not worry, it will go away. Okay. So koi baat nahi, it will be all right. Or you ask this question after 2 months. Give me 2 months more. So after 2 months we will have a better idea that I'll think on this subject also, because some transition is going on and the transition is not complete yet. So when the flashes will stop, the transition will complete, then we will understand why it happened. Is there any kind of changes we have gone through into our system, brain, or eyes, something like that. 2 months. Okay. Amit Tomar. Yes, you did the right thing by conducting satsang in English too, so that Guruji can be promoted in other countries as well. Yes, yes. Guruji said, my Chetan, my awakened disciples will go to the America. Then once you asked me, Rekha ji, somebody asked me, Reena Rekha, somebody asked me that, Guruji said your awakened disciple will go to the America, then I should also go there. Then I had given the reply that going to the America is not mean by going through the plane, physically you are going there. It is about the consciousness. My consciousness should reach to the American people. It is not the physical travel now, because we have a medium, my consciousness can travel. So we will go. Okay, so signal is signal is very weak. I am running it through my mobile today, but I don't know why so weak signal. So we keep the session today. Now we put it to the Shri Gurudev Shri Charan, unke Shri Charanon mein. So tomorrow we will meet again in the meditation and in the satsang. So probably tomorrow we will have a Hindi satsang. All right. Subscribe the channel, share the video, and if you can support the channel, support me, then you can have my number 8777211139. You can do the support on the same number, GPay or PhonePe, whatever you want to do. Thank you very much, and we will meet tomorrow. Jai Shri Gurudev, Jai Shri Tata Gurudev.